St. Joseph. Your task is to build something that represents your team using the block.
You have a minute to ask questions if you have any, or if you don't have any questions, you can start building it.
And you'll
Yeah.
Like
And
what? Like what?
whatever you want.
Whatever you think
represents lightning.
Your team.
Yep. Yes.
How big should it be?
That's up to you.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You have 5 minutes to build it, so nothing too big, but just whatever you think represents your team best. And you can talk about it and figure out
Yes.
what you think.
We're gonna build a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt for the Chargers. So let's have.
So let's
Alex
start
start at the bottom.
Here's the base, right? What are the bolts?
We're gonna go and then seventh graders will.
Alex,
We're gonna build it up, so it's like.
I'll work on the bottom.
That's what I'm doing. So we're doing it on the bottom. We're doing all white.
Okay, we're doing it right.
Okay, so what do we do? Just have it go too wide. Go too wide.
Yeah, we'll connect
Go
with the
too
yellow
wide.
box.
Too wide like that.
I got an idea. Here, let me see.
Too wide.
Here, use these.
Is this good, Alex? Alex.
Where you know?
Sorry. We're gonna have to curve the pieces. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're gonna make that.
Look at Sam's doing. Sam's doing.
It's as easy like it's.
Here's another yellow.
Add that to the end.
Yeah. Hurry up! Hurry! Hold.
Add that to the end.
Oh wow.
Alright.
That's really better. Yeah. That's better.
Okay.
It has goals in there.
Yeah.
You guys done?
Yes.
All right. What do we have there?
Lightning bolt.
For the Chargers.
So come up with the idea and you guys divide the work.
Well,
By grades.
we had our team leader, Alex, assigned, like, we have the sixth graders together, the seventh graders together, the fifth graders together. He assigned each group a job to do.
Yeah.
We got the idea because our logo for our school is a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
And the surroundings of our colors like red, like maroon and black, something white.
I see.
Is there a reason to that? Color changes? Were you trying to say why the colors are different?
It's our school colors,
Okay.
different colors.
Great.
The red represents maroon.
For like the lightning bolt, we got like the shape kind of, because lightning bolts aren't really, like, they can be different kinds. They can be like straight, they can be curved or whatever.
So you guys mentioned you have a team leader, right? How does that work? Does the team leader make the decisions and says, we're gonna do this? Or does he say, here's an idea, and then everybody has input? What do you do? Anybody?
Pretty much, here's an idea, and we all get our input on it, and then if we like it, we go ahead and start.
So what if somebody else has an idea besides the leader? What do you do? Go ahead, anybody.
Well, we kind of compare and contrast which one seems easier or harder, or more structured or less structured.
Okay. And does the leader decide that, or do you guys decide that together?
We decided
We
together.
decided together, like in the group. Yeah.
Okay. Working with different graders, was that trouble for the fifth graders to work with the seventh graders? Did you ignore them? How did it go?
Well, it wasn't that hard for us to work because sometimes we'd have our own group, and sometimes like a seventh grader would go with a fifth grader, and help, the older ones would help the younger ones with whatever they needed.
Yes, I mean,
He pretty much said what I was gonna say.
So how do you guys divide the work between the graders? You can, everybody from each grade can, yeah.
Like in the fifth graders, they would have the little, like the bottom part of it,
Yes.
like such as that,
Yeah.
since it's a little easier.
Mhm.
And the sixth graders would do like this part,
The middle.
and the seventh graders would get the bottom and this.
Okay. How about the robot? How do you guys divide the work and research? Yeah.
Let somebody else answer that.
Yeah.
Because we're-
Here, let's have Trevor answer.
Like, answer, yeah.
Well, we like
kind of work on it together because we have 4 robots to work with.
4 robots?
Yeah. And we have different groups of 2 and 3, and we make different things and add them onto the one robot.
Okay. So 4 robots, you mean by parts of the robot, or it just
Yeah,
individual
like
4 robots?
Like we use different pieces for different missions, so we can connect it to like one robot at the end.
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead, Paul.
Like what was the question again?
About separating the task between the graders. Are you on the 5th grade or are you on the 6th grade? 6th, okay. What do you guys do?
Like, we usually build divide because it's kind of in the middle, and like, the 5th graders do some of the easy and some of the hard parts.
How about the robot or research? Which part do you guys do?
Let the 7th graders do.
well, as far as the research, we split up into groups that were randomly decided, so they'd have, usually, they were groups of 3, and then they usually have one person from either 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. And then we used to do research, and then we'd use the same, and then later we use the same groups to actually write our script for it. So,
Let me ask you on the same topic. When you did research, it sounds like you kind of went in small groups and looked at specific topics, right? When you guys came back together as a big group, how did you present what you found to the rest of the group?
Go ahead, David. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David can.
No, go ahead.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, yeah.
We presentated it by, well, we had a bunch of ideas. We had an idea for how we were going to present it from each one of us. And we voted on which one sounded the best. We got stuck down to 2 with pretty much the same votes. We voted again, and we decided a presidential skit.
Okay.
And then we have like different president candidates, like Barack Obama, Mitt Romney,
interesting.
Hillary Clinton, John McCain, Rudy Giuliani. Then we have like 3 townspeople who asked the questions. And the script we wrote is based on the information we got out of our group's research.
Like what was the question? I get nervous and then I forget.
When you guys did your research and then you
Oh,
came
yeah.
back together?
Well, we like when we had different ideas, like Zach was saying about like the presidential skit, and like
30-second warning.
we had game topics and like different things, and then we went and we voted, like he said, and we had different ideas for the presidential skit, like if it was like a conference, a town hall meeting, or anything, and then we voted on that, and we got that.
Also, just kind of to add to that skit, it takes place like right after the floods when all the candidates are still in the race. So we have a bunch of different candidates to solve on flood issues.
Let me ask you quickly.
Time's up.
Well,
1
okay.
minute.
Okay. Did you guys present your research or information to other people, other classes, or anybody? So, let me hear from somebody else.
We put it on, we taped it on one of our practices and we put it on YouTube, and then we sent it to the parents and some other people, a whole bunch. We sent it to the teachers and all that,
Run?
the school board and officers.
Excellent, excellent.
And
All right, I think we're out of time. You guys did awesome.
Good job, yeah.
Very good job.